Hey, what's up? This is going to be a bit of a different video than what I've done so far, and I've got some just chill music, no DMCA please, but I'm going to be spending some gold, and it's not something that you can just do in a single day or a single sitting, but more or less in a very, very short amount of time. I'm going to be opening around 200, I think it's closer to 220 of these lucky random pouches. This is after the announcement to some of the changes in the Western release and the panic amongst the regions. So I play on NA West, and my region is very panicky right now, but I assume most are. So the value of mats is going down, your gold buying power is going up. Originally I was doing this just to have a shot at more legendary cards, so I guess before I open all of these we can take a look. I'm very, very close to LOS 30. I am a Kadon Trap resident. I'm fairly close to Lost Run Cliff. By fairly, I mean a decent ways off. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And then for the Khazros Legion Commander, we're sitting comfortably on pace to be able to get the 12-piece Awakening by the time we get the Theoman card added. So that'll be nice. And then for the other sets that are slightly important, because I do play two strikers, Gallater, we're suffering, and Beatrice, we are suffering. So for Beatrice, I've never gotten one from a card run. All I ever get from card runs are Thyranes, Balthors, and occasionally a Nineveh. That's literally it. I don't get anything else. For card XP, we're sitting on 52k. And then for the bonus damages, I'm on 2.41% bonus demon damage. And these are a great source of bonus demon damage. Obviously my silver, this fluctuates anywhere from like 120 million to like 160 million. It kind of depends on what I'm honing and what I'm doing in game. I have been buying the Mari card packs. Speak of the devil. So I buy these and I open them up every couple of days, usually around like 20 to like 30 something at a time. I don't get legendary cards from it often. And then for currency exchange, the sale price is going down tremendously. So without further ado, let's get into some card pack openings. This was actually typically around 3,800 about this time of the week to like 3,900. So it's everyone's panicking. They're either not spending gold or holding until we know more. And at the time of this video, they have announced that it is delayed. So let's get to it. Holy shit. Okay. There's one. Alright. This is already better than expected. And for this, I'm just gonna be dumping everything into here. Okay, I guess I can't open up all the silver. So that'll have to be done per character. God damn. I'm probably not gonna get a single one. That's what RNG is though. Okay, so because obviously I didn't display this, I have 11 legendary card pack selection chests, between events, between the Abyssal Dungeon, that's how many I've acquired. I don't think, I'm missing basically 2 legendary selection chests, and that is simply from the whatchamacallit, Rowan, which I don't do. I show up for the PvP field boss, and that's it. I could not be asked to do anything else. So it's just 2 stacks of 20 on each individual characters, and you're gonna see that I have a lot of tickets. I don't run them nearly as often as I should. I run them enough to get a couple of the levels occasionally done. I didn't have time this week to really do it, so it's not getting done. All of my alts besides my main are in an alt guild, so there is that. And it's my own alt guild. I get to dictate everything that goes in on it. And it is an alt guild that was originally an alt guild for a main guild, and that guild is now dead and has been dead for a very long time. So I'm at 60 opened, and I've only received 1 selection off the very first pull. There's a lot of card XP behind this, and that is the main reason why I'm doing it. It's not actually for the legendary cards. I do think that this is your best way to acquire your card XP, and I'm going to need card XP if I want to continue to upgrade all of these different sets for different classes that I play. Classes, engravings, whatever you want to actually call it. So this is one of the characters that I only have 15 on. Nice. And I will be honing these last 3 characters to 1445. I'm not like most people where I don't invest in my alts, like my Soulfist that I was just on. I don't know why I was just blanking on her name. She's actually 5x3. And then this Gun Lance, it's not the best. Oh, this is the... It's not the best, but you know, it's something that gets the job done, so he's at least not dead weight. Most of my characters are minimum 4x3. Most of them are 4x3 plus 1. Oh, there's number 2. That's awesome. Shake it up a little bit. Nice. You can't really value selectors, and maybe I will continue this for the next couple of weeks, but I'm at the point where it's just too much gold being spent on it when the value of holding gold has just been steadily increasing, and I've sold a gem at level 9 just to help like have gold, and then I sold a couple of level 7s as well. Actually been doing a lot of boss rushes on like my main 6. I don't have too many left. My Paladin definitely has a lot, but that's just because he was a character that was held at a lower item level for a very, very long time. And I just never really ran them. I love Reaper, by the way. This is an insanely fun class. I don't know why that's flipped around. Is it? Oh, I know why. Yeah, it's the other build. Went to little El Cheapo so I could sell an accessory that she had. I was considering putting this character in my main 6. I do genuinely like Reaper, however it is too squishy for my preferences. So I do not like the squishy classes in this game. I generally think that the price per performance on your alts does matter, and like if you're playing something like a striker and an LM and then you log on to a character that just has a completely different playstyle and a completely different like set of mechanics to it, that adjustment in your playstyle will end up being a negative, a net negative. I've experienced this with classes like Artillerist, I've experienced this with classes like Gunlancer. It's generally not the greatest thing for me personally. I get lazy and then I swap to another class and I get punished because I'm not used to this doing damage. Berserker is another class that I actually love, and I'm very, very tempted to push him into main 6 and scrap my Deadeye. I'm very, very, very tempted. I absolutely love Mayhem Berserker, and I know there's a lot of people out there that would be like, oh my god, he's got Berserker brain, oh no, but like, it's such a good class. It really is, and its damage ceiling is just going up. That is a lot of card XP. It's so much. It's such a good way to get card XP. I don't know why they have screwed us over on getting cards as well as getting card XP in our region. I don't know why they decided to do that. Oh, these are tradable. Put them in there. I do like to consolidate a lot of materials, and I do like Chaos Dungeons on my alts when I have time. It's one of those, I do it when I can, I don't force myself to do it. I just like having silver and I like having mats, and I've been selling obliterations and then converting. Oh yeah, those need to go into there. This was another character that I accidentally only bought 15 on. Nice. I'm content with getting pulls like that. I know some people wouldn't, but I'm desperate for card XP. That has been a huge bottleneck of mine. There have been moments in time where I don't have enough card XP to actually upgrade. Like, I had Way sitting at full 5 cards for like 2 weeks because I just didn't have card XP. I don't do like Adventure Islands. I've probably done like 3 of them since the launch of the game. I just can't be asked to do stuff like that. I generally think that having multiple layers of homework is awful game design. And those need to go in as well. I'm very disorganized. Very, very, very disorganized. Nice. If I get one more selector, I'll be happy with the amount of gold that I've spent. I think it would be a fair trade-off. Still a really, really good pull, though. Nice. So I hope that people can enjoy a video like this. It's a little bit simpler, a little bit different. This is great, like, second monitor kind of content, you know? I personally play on a single ultra wide. I play windowed, and then I have basically like a, if you were to try to make Discord as like thin as possible, I have about that much space on the left hand side of my monitor. Oh, that's an ugly little pull. That's better. Not the best, but that's better. An improvement. And I guess while I'm doing this, it just popped into my head that you guys are probably actually hearing my mouse clicking now. I've got a pile of dead mice, and they always die around like a year into existence. And I basically would just like swap between them. Like one of them started double clicking, throw it back in the pile, grab a different one, and just roll with it. I always use the Logitech like Lightspeed mice because I cannot stand wired mice anymore. But now I've jumped ship. I went with an entirely different company, and this is a Republic of Gamers, ROG, I think is how you would say it. ROG, yeah. It's the Pugio 2, and it's got 2 left-hand buttons and 2 right-hand buttons, and it's been fine in comparison to the Lightspeed connection. But it's a lot louder when it comes to the click, and you can replace the switches in the clicks, whatever they're called, the M1, M2 buttons, with just a few simple screws, and they actually send you like replacements, so hopefully get more mileage with this. And you can also actually like buy replacements. And yes, this is a Perfect Suppression Shadowhunter, and yes, this is the only thing that makes this class actually work. I absolutely love PS. It's one of my favorite classes in the game. Does she actually love me? I don't know. No, she doesn't. no selector. Still, great source of card XP though, so you get to survive another week on my roster. The rapport is kind of nice, but honestly, I don't really need it. I'm actually one of those few people that... Where is it? This is how well I know this stuff. I don't even know the key for it. I don't do this shit. I slowly work on my rapport. So this character, she's actually set up to just go to Yorn, and I'm doing Yorn rapport on her. That's how lazy I am. I just don't. I genuinely don't use those boxes. Like, I use what I get, and then I just don't really care to, like, spam it. I don't care enough about horizontal content for that stuff to actually matter to me. I try to avoid burnout by just not caring. I know that probably sounds very backwards to some people. Okay, time for the main. Nope. Just one. Nope. Alright, so we got two, and we got them both very early on. So let's see if we get any legendary cards from all of these card packs. And also let's tally up all of the stuff. Okay, so we got 120 epic report chests. We got 250 any cards. This is a really low percentage chance at a legendary card pack. We got 20 of the legendary epic card packs, so we'll probably get at least 2 legendaries from that. Then we got 2 selectors. We got 640 of these, 260 of the epics, and 130 of the legendaries. So starting out at 52,600, should probably try to clicking intensifies. Alright, so that's the new total. We went up 2,900,000, and that's without opening up any of these as well. So probably safe to say 3 million card XP. Let's find out if we got... I'll save those for the last. We'll open them this way. Probably the last time I'll open up a bunch of card packs. Let me just double check, make sure I grabbed everything, because I'm weird. Might not have. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Oh, we got one. Probably the only one I'll get. So I hope this helps people realize the actual value of these lucky random pouches. You may decide to actually start buying them. You may decide that they are a complete waste of your gold. I have not bought a single one of these up until this frog, the last frog event. I did not buy anything because I'm a stingy penny pincher when it comes to my gold. I sell obliterations, I sell fusion materials, I'll sell leap stones. I'll sell it all, dude. I don't care. I just need gold. Quite a decent chunk of epic cards, which is nice. I don't open many of these, just any card packs. But I know that the odds are really bad. Let's go! Last one, I got another one. So that's pretty good. 125 of these to get a single legendary. It's actually not too bad. Oh wow. That is a lot of cards. Holy shit. Let's go. That's a funny amount, 11. So I actually only have, where is it? Yeah. So these are all selectors. You can select and obtain, select and obtain, select and obtain, select and obtain, select and obtain. Just add that right to the pile. Nice. And yeah, some of you may notice that these are founder skins in here, weapon skins, some of it's tradable, some of it's not. This is the untradable one that they gave as like a free bonus. So I'm not gonna say what you should and shouldn't do with your gold, but I think sometimes it's worth investing in things that you may not essentially use for a very long time. You don't want to know how much I paid for this because they're currently worth a lot. It's a lot of gold. There's one for 287, another one for 287, and then the next one after that is 367. That's a lot of gold. And it cost less than a third of that. For me. So, without holding anyone's suspense any longer, oh wait, actually withholding people's suspense further, these things I have a love-hate relationship with. You either get shit or you get greatness, and we're eating shit. Alright, so now that the bad RNG has been pushed out, please. Way card, useless. Delane Armin, that's good. Weakened Kakul can fuck right off, but it still was demon damage, so I awakened it. Armin, that's great. Beatrice, amazing. Guardian Luen, Cindervale, some people are very jealous looking at my Cindervales. King Thyrane, that's acceptable, and Akon, also acceptable. More. Carmine. Alright. That's it. That's a wrap. That's what, like 220k gold and random card packs, well, random lucky pouches will get you. About 22 million silver? Yeah, around 22 million silver. And then maybe 10 legendary cards if you get lucky, and 2 selectors with a bunch of rapport items on the side. So, with that knowledge going forward, those that have a bigger roster, you can get 15 of the random pouches per 5 per week for a total of 15 with the remainder, because I'm currently recording this Tuesday right before reset, so a few hours before reset here. So we'll see if they extend it even further, but that's it. That's a wrap for this video. And I hope this was some great background noise for those that just watch random funky videos, you know? I do, so why not add to the funkiness on YouTube? I don't know if I'll actually be buying more of these. Maybe I'm addicted now. Who knows? Maybe there will be a part 2. See you in the next one.